Well, good evening. Good evening. Welcome to St. James Family Worship, the perfect place for people who aren't. I thank God that you've taken the time to be a part of this devotional review tonight. This is day 323. 323 of our open door devotionals. Today's devotional was resentment is a killjoy. Resentment is a killjoy. Our key text came from Hebrews 12 and 15, and it says, "Watch out that no bitterness takes root among you, for as it springs up, it causes deep trouble, hurting many in their spiritual lives." The Merriam-Webster dictionary defines resentment as a feeling of anger, displeasure, or persistent ill will at something regarded as a wrong, an insult, or injury to one. Resentment is like the COVID virus, the COVID-19 virus. Someone around you have it, resentment, and you're not aware of it. You can't even tell this around because it's sort of stealth. Causes of resentment can be intentional or sometimes unintentional. But the one that harbors the resentment, it feels the same, whether somebody meant to do it accidentally or whether it was an intentional thing. Hurt is hurt. I've had people to resent me in life and I not even be aware of why. And later to find out it was maybe something I said from a pulpit, and I've preached all across America. So what I preach, I try to preach from the Word of God and no ill will intended to anyone when I'm ministering. But the person still felt resented from a comment. And because they didn't address it or ask me about it, it grew into bitterness. And bitterness set in. And then gossip sets in. And then slander sets in. And then hatred starts to grow. And I'm using me as an example because you can't get mad at me for using me for the example, because I don't want to use anybody, so you'll understand resentment. Have you ever heard someone say, "I just don't like them. Just something about them. I don't like them." Not that the person has really done ill toward them, because sometimes people just resent you out of jealousy. It could be jealousy. The answer to resentment is instant forgiveness. The answer to resentment is instant forgiveness. Do it right away. You feel like somebody offends you or did something? Instantly forgive them right away. You have to learn to forgive people and not let our imperfections cause us to have ill will, because we're all imperfect people, all people that's got flaws. None of us are perfect. Don't allow resentment to dominate your life. Resentment will grow like a cancer. You won't see it, but you'll feel it. You feel the emotions when the person you resent comes into the room or shows up. Child of God, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. Our key verse says, "Watch out that no bitterness takes root among you." If you allow resentment or bitterness to take root in your life, the longer it grows, the harder it is to get rid of it. And once it has taken deep root systems in your life, it'll kill the joy in your life. And once your joy is gone, your strength is gone. And when your strength is gone, you're defenseless from anything. And once you're defenseless, the enemy comes in without issue and kills, steals, and destroy you. The road to recovery starts with forgiveness. You may have a legitimate reason to harbor ill feelings or something against somebody. Maybe a spouse or an ex-spouse. Maybe they did something wrong. An employer or ex-employer, a friend, a family member, a church member, a pastor even. But harboring resentment will only hurt you. Let it go. Let it go. It will kill your joy. The key verse today says, as it springs up, it causes deep trouble, hurting many in their spiritual lives. Your resentment will always cause trouble, and that trouble will eventually not just hurt you, it'll hurt others. But you know what they say, hurting people hurt people. But the greatest hurt when you hold on to resentment is the hurt you bring to yourself. So do yourself a real favor. And you guessed it. Let it go. God bless you and God keep you is my prayer for you tonight.